Raquel, your GPS for success. And today we're going to help you shift out of anxiety because anxiety is a goal blocker, it is a dream stealer and killer. And we all go through anxiety at some point because really anxiety is about using our imagination in a way that it wasn't meant for that. So we end up playing scenarios in our heads and then we go into chemical chaos. And when we're in chemical chaos, we can't think. And thinking is our gift. Actually, when we're like in a heightened emotional state, what happens in our brain is that all these juicy chemicals that we have that are supposed to help us goes to our frontal cortex and drops our IQ 15 points. So what's the IQ? The speed of how you're processing data. And so when you are in anxiety, you can't see the answers right in front of you because you're in chemical chaos. So we're going to help you to shift out of that because emotional freedom and knowing who you are is really the foundation to anything you want. So whether you want love or abundance or money or an advancement in your career or connections, and connections is everything, right? Because everything you want is in the gift of someone else. It's so important for you to get some emotional freedom and to understand who you are and how you're wired for success. Today, we're going to be releasing some of that anxiety through the method called EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique. You might know it as tapping. And the way we're going to be doing it is maybe different than anything you've seen before because we're only going to focus on one point. And this is one of the points that helps it's said to alleviate anxiety. And so we're going to be tapping on the wrist. You can go like this, or you go like this, or like this, whatever you feel like. And if you're new to tapping, what happens in tapping is said that it activates your parasympathetic system, and that is in charge of helping you to heal emotionally and physically. How cool is our bodies as we're tapping? Think of it like acupuncture without the needles. So all you have to do is repeat after me. You can't do this wrong. Go ahead and save this for later and forward it to somebody who is maybe in emotional chaos, filled with anxiety, or maybe even anxious over some of the bad reports that we're hearing out there. And we don't have to participate in those things, right? We get to choose our own reality. That's a topic for another day. All right, my loves, we're going to go like this. Today, I take responsibility for my life, which just means I have the ability to respond. And I am an amazing critical thinker. It is my gift. It is my gift to see the pitfalls. And it's a good thing because that way I save time, money, energy, focus, heartbreak. But like all gifts, it can be a kryptonite. It's an amazing superpower. But when I turn it on myself, whoo-wee, it could be a rabbit hole. And then it's hard to think. Maybe it can even be hard to feel. And so there's a lot of things out there that if I listen to the stories, to the reports, it makes me anxious. Talk about economic downturns, the fungalitis coming back. I do not want to repeat 2020. No thank you to Groundhog Day. I don't want any of that. It's very easy to succumb to anxiety if my external news, information, relationships, everybody's crying that the sky is falling. And it could be that I have not maybe allowed myself to heal from the past, to deal with it, It's not so much just to let it go, but to really heal from it so that I don't have a visceral response of negativity, of caution, of resistance. Resistance is not bad. It's good. If I'm going to walk down a dark alley, I'm going to have some resistance, like, maybe I shouldn't do that. So resistance is not always bad. But maybe I have developed a habit, and then I have an anxiety disorder. But the truth is, where the mind goes, the man follows. I am living the sum total of my decisions. And my decisions are based on how I think and what I think about. Thoughts only become things when I internalize them. And perhaps I've internalized the wrong stories, the wrong information. And it's disempowered me. I don't want that anymore. Today I'm choosing a new path. I take my power back. And even though I have felt anxious, anxiety, even though I have missed the mark on some things, even though maybe I feel as though I should be farther along, I choose right now to love myself, accept myself, and forgive myself. I love myself and forgive myself because I'm doing the best that I can, just like everyone else. When I know better, I do better. And now I know better. The doing better comes with practice. And so I choose to practice to releasing anxiety, to not playing negative scenarios over and over again, to take my power back. I choose to open myself up to being calm, no matter what anything external is happening. That's easier said than done. But the more I practice, the better I'll get. And if I have to do something like this, go into a bathroom stall, say the negative things I'm feeling, and then remind myself that I can take my power back, that I choose to love, accept, and forgive myself, I'm going to do that. I will do whatever I need to do for my mental health. Because when my mind is healthy, I can see the doors that are already open for me. They're already open. I say yes to that. I say yes to my destiny, to a great life, to divine connections and amazing adventures, to more money than I can ever spend, so that I can do some good things with it. I say yes to all of that. And if I get some anxiety, that's just a reminder that my thoughts are going the wrong direction. And I can choose a different direction by choosing my thoughts, what I will purposely think about. I take all my power back right now. Breathe in, hold, release. All right, my loves. I'll be live again next week. The time is changing to 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. So come and join me live, or definitely go ahead and be part of the hashtag replay team. And if you want more of this, then I invite you to join us in the Society of Sacred Alchemists, where we transform what is to what we want it to be. And until next time, have a great rest of your weekend, whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you very soon. I love you. Bye.